Well, all eyes may be on the East Coast right now with Florence starting her attack, but it's another hurricane that's also capturing headlines this week, Maria, and how she pelted Puerto Rico nearly a year ago.
You've probably heard about the presidential tweets and political back and forth, and we'll clear up some of those number questions in a minute. But first, we wanted to take you back to the island itself with someone I interviewed when in Puerto Rico this winter. She has the perspective of one who calls Puerto Rico home.
At the time of Minnesota's deepest freeze, I toured Balmy, Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow.
With the professor who calls this island home.
I could grab those cables, power voltage cables, if I came closer.
Since that January visit, Augsburg University professor Belisa Torres Narvaez has twice returned to Puerto Rico. Today, she provides her updated perspective.
A lot of people presume that nearly a year later, the island has recovered, life has returned to normal. Would that be a mistake to make that assumption?
I think there is a new normal. There is a new normal. Even in the metropolitan area, you can go to an area that looks normal, and then you can go to an area that's still dilapidated. And also there's things that became normal, like a street light not working, or like I said, a pole to be in a 45-degree angle.
Parts of Puerto Rico still without power, roads not yet rebuilt, homes without a roof. And Belisa believes the crawling recovery is not due to the people of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico has never been asking for a handout. That Puerto Ricans have done what they could do to survive.
Surviving with some help, Belisa has been part of a coalition of Puerto Rican people now living in Minnesota, a group that first gave water, food, and medical supplies, and is now providing nebulizers and training for PTSD therapy.
Right now, I would say that we have moved from immediate response to recovery and to even preparation for what will come, and also dealing with the effects that it had in people.
Today, Belisa follows the tweets, the debate, the different takes on data. She says, look at the reality. Hospitals could not function. Patients paid the price. And the politics?
This is not about parties. This is not about you. This is about people who were dying.
And finally, Florence. Belisa hopes lessons learned last year in Puerto Rico will only help.
You're in our prayers, and we hope definitely that you get the support you're going to need, and we're going to be watching and sending our help too and our support.
And you can also still help Puerto Rico. Clearly, this U.S. territory does need it. We do have a link to the coalition that I mentioned on our website. You can also help really by just simply planning to take a vacation in Puerto Rico. It is there, it is beautiful, it is open for business, and they need those tourism dollars.
I was one of them. I went there for my honeymoon. It was one of it is one of my favorite places on the planet. It's stunning. Beautiful. And to think what it went through and all the people and now the political ping pong that's going on, it's not good for anybody.
No, it isn't. Absolutely not.
And let's get into that a little more.